Nine important facts about crime you may not know. Number 7, dinosaurs, almost certainly, develop into birds. 9 important facts about crime you may not know. Sure, we all know that dinosaurs are large animals, some of them feathers, and dinosaurs became extinct about 65 million years ago when a giant meteorite falls to Earth. But what else do you know about dinosaurs, about the Mesozoic era in which they live? Below you will find 9 important information about dinosaurs that not everyone knows. Dinosaurs are not the first reptiles to dominate the Earth. The first dinosaurs appeared from the middle to the end of the Triassic period, about 230 million years ago, in part of the continent of Pangaea, now the continent of South America. Previously, reptiles dominated archosaurs, lizard rule, therapsids, reptiles, and pelycosaurs, typified by Dimetrodon, and about 20 million years ago was that the appearance of dinosaurs, the most feared reptiles on Earth, more ferocious than prehistoric crocodiles. Starting in the Jurassic period, 200 million years ago, dinosaurs began to grow rapidly in numbers for dominance. Dinosaur prosperity lasted more than 150 million years. With our maximum lifespan of 100 years, humans have not adapted well to the ups and downs of time, as geologists have called it. To put things into perspective, modern humans lasted only a few 100,000 years, and the civilization of the human race began only about 10,000 years ago, only to wink at the Jurassic period. Everyone is talking about how extinct dinosaurs were, but estimates show that for the 165 million year period that dinosaurs existed, they were arguably the most successful vertebrates in the world. The dinosaur kingdom consists of 2 main branches. You would think that most reasonable is divided dinosaurs into groups of herbivores, plant-eating and carnivores, meat, but the paleontologist to see what other differences, discrimination. The Saurischian, dinosaur lizard, and the Ornithischian, bird dinosaur. The Saurischian dinosaurs included both predators and herbivores, while the Ornithischians were largely plant-eaters, including duckweed dinosaurs, bird dinosaurs and dinosaurs. Along with other dinosaurs. Strangely, the birds evolved from bird lizard more than the word bird. Dinosaur annotations, quote wiki, plus Ornithischia /trnj Sidilajski, Ornithischii y1, or Predentata is an extinct, are herbivorous dinosaurs. Ornithischia is derived from the Greek ornithios, inverted question mark a1/2 superscript 1 Sidilla micro superscript 1 inverted question mark a, meaning bird, and ischia, superscript 1 a tilde c Sidilla superscript 1 inverted question mark 1/2, meaning hip. They are known as the bird's horn because of their bird-like hip structure, although the bird is actually of the lizard-winged dinosaur group, Saurischiia. Plus Saurischiia, derived from 2 Greek sauros, a tilde plus minus a ring a inverted question mark a, means lizard, and ischia, a tilde plus minus a ring a inverted question mark a, means the hip joint, is one of the 2 major subgroups of dinosaurs, Dinosauria. Dinosaurs, almost certainly, develop into birds. Not all paleontologists believe in this view, and many alternative theories have been proposed, but not widely recognized. But much of the evidence points to modern birds that have developed from small, feathered dinosaurs in the late Jurassic and Cretaceous period. Remember, although this evolution happens not once, and there are many processes that go into the dead end, as evidenced by small, feathered, 4-winged microraptors, but not later life. But in fact, If you look at plant growth according to common characteristics and relationships in evolution, it is perfectly suited to the view that modern birds evolved from dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs have been hiding modern reptiles such as turtles in cold bloods, or ectothermic, mean that the temperature of the body depends on the change of an external field of thermophile, whereas the species mammals and birds modern warm-blooded or endothermic creatures with the body temperature does not depend on changes in the environment due to the metabolite is produced to maintain body temperature. They also known as isothermal organisms. There are a number of snakes that evolved from meat-eating dinosaurs, and even dinosaurs have the capacity to absorb heat, so it's hard to imagine that such animals are cold-blooded. On the other hand, it is not certain that giant dinosaurs such as Argentinosaurus have hot blood, which can heat their bodies from the inside out for several hours. Most dinosaurs are plant-eating animals. Famous predatory dinosaurs such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Giganotosaurus are reported by all newspapers, but the reality of nature is that the predators of any ecosystem are of a much smaller size. Much more than plant-eating animals. The development of large vegetation is a condition for maintaining such large populations. Similar to the ecosystems in Africa and Asia, herbivorous dinosaurs, smaller birdwingers and sauropods have been found in many continents around the world, forming large numbers of dinosaurs, but they are chased by large, medium and small theropods. Dinosaurs live at the same time as mammals. Many people mistakenly think mammals are the successors to dinosaurs about 65 million years ago, appearing everywhere, at the same time and occupying the living space of the dinosaurs. But in reality, mammals have appeared and lived with sauropods, hadrosaurs and tyrannosaurs. They usually live on trees, avoiding the sources of harm, in the Mesozoic era. And they evolved around that time, from a population of reptiles of Thracid. Early mammals were only about the size of mice and shrews, but some species, like the Rhypnomammus dinosaur, had a significant increase in size, about 50 pounds, 23 kilograms, or more. Pterosaurs and marine reptiles are not dinosaurs. This may sound like a feathering, but the word dinosaur is used only for specific leg and hip reptiles along with some other characteristic anatomy. As large-scale species, such as Quetzalcoatlus and Liopleurodon, are capable of flying like the pterosaurs and the ability to swim like plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs and mosasaurs, they are not considered dinosaurs and some of them are not related. What is a dinosaur? Plus pterosaurs, pterosaurs are the first vertebrates that have evolved to be able to fly. Their wings are composed of a skin membrane, like a bat's wings, muscles, and other types of cells that stretch from the toes to the fourth finger. Marine reptiles, the first group of reptiles adapted to the marine environment of the Paleozoic period. They are large in size and often famous as the ocean lords of that time. Dinosaurs are not extinct at the same time. When the meteorite fell on the Yucatan Peninsula, about 65 million years ago, the result was not a giant fireball that immediately destroyed all the dinosaurs on Earth. The truth is, the extinction lasted for hundreds of years, even thousands of years, caused by the decline in Earth's temperature, the lack of sunlight, and the changing vegetation. Some dinosaur populations are isolated in some remote corner of the world, and they can live longer than their relatives. But a sure reality, they cannot exist until today.